everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hello, my name is Eric Spiffy, but you can just call me Spiff. In today's video, as you can tell by the title of it, I have a very special guest here on my channel. Today we have Elra's Addiction, aka ELMA.
Hello. How you guys doing?
Elma and I have known each other for years now, and finally we have been able to figure out each other's schedules and find a time to sit down and film. And we were kind of going back and forth as to what exactly we wanted to film, and we came up with the idea of talking about different holiday traditions that we have, because we have two different backgrounds. You know, we live in two different countries, so it was like, let's talk about this. So we've created these fabulous looks using the Makeup by Mario palette. This is the Master Metallics.
Yes.
And so we have created two bomb looks, as you can see right here.
Yes.
So make sure to stay tuned to see how we created each other's looks. Make some hot chocolate, because when we started this video, we both had a glass of hot chocolate with us. We were just getting in it. Oh, I finished mine a long time ago. As always, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also check out Elma's channel as well, because we have a video up on her channel.
Yes.
Talking about some of my traditions, so totally different traditions, so make sure to definitely check out that video and also subscribe to her channel and give that video a thumbs up. And without further ado,
let's get into it.
Started. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and start off with my complexion. Elma, what do you like to start off with first?
I like to start off with my eyes, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna be going in with the Milani Conceal and Perfect concealers. I have the shades Warm Almond and Natural Sand, and this is what I use to highlight and contour first. And you don't really like to use like drugstore, like you don't really use drugstore products that much.
I'm a bougie babe, and I must say it's not initially by choice. I started off YouTube and I was like more into like ELF and BH and all that, and it's like I had this like bad experience in the drugstores here, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna spend my money at Sephora, and at least I don't have to mix my foundation. So that's where that is coming from. Like, okay, so I went in with my crease and with the Jackie Aina palette, because although we both chose the Mario palette, like on the spot we agreed that our
listen, that palette, this palette, that Jackie Aina palette, like, I mean, she definitely was considering, obviously, like, the blacks and the browns,
yes,
who love her and who also need, like, eyeshadows that complement our skin tones, and so, like, it's just a perfect palette.
That actually show up.
Yeah. So I'm going in with the Milani Conceal and Perfect concealer. This is in the color Natural Sand, and I'm just using that as my highlighting shade. And then I took a little bit more underneath the eyes just to help with, sweetie, the dark circles, because during these holiday times, I don't need anybody questioning my tiredness, okay? Speaking of holidays, I wrote a couple questions. I have some questions to ask you.
Go for it.
I think since we have been brought up in two different backgrounds, I feel like we definitely celebrate the holidays totally different, or maybe not. I don't know.
I think it is.
But yeah, we're gonna see. So the first question that I have is, because you love to cook, and honestly, before I like stopped social media, I noticed that you love to cook, and you inspire me to cook. So what is one of your traditional dishes that you like to prepare, or that you're kind of known for bringing to the holidays?
Okay, so in the recent years, I've mostly been spending holidays like proper with like my sisters and my boyfriend. And the thing is, like with my sisters, like since one of them is vegan, it's mostly been like vegan meals, and like she's the one who takes care of that. But for the holidays with my boyfriend, there's this thing we always do now. It's gonna sound gross, but it's actually really delicious. It's blood pudding. Do you know what that is?
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Blood pudding. Did you just say blood pudding?
Yeah, blood pudding. In French, it's called boudin. And so it's like blood pudding. There's like the black one and the white one, and usually we have that in sort of like a tart form. So like with a puff pastry crust with apples at the bottom, and then you have like the blood pudding, like the white one and the black one, and you put that in the oven, and it's like so delicious. We also have like a plateau of charcuterie, because if you didn't know, I'm half French, half Nigerian, and during the holidays it's mostly like the French side, especially on the 24th, because on the 24th is le réveillon, so we usually stay up till like midnight, and then we eat at midnight, and then we go to bed, and then you open the presents. And so it's like a lot of like champagne and foie gras and charcuterie and yeah, all those really decadent non-vegan stuff. But like cheese platter, and it's usually quite a light meal because it's like pretty late, because prior to that we're mostly like munching on stuff. I think you would like it actually. Like I know like when you say blood pudding, people are like, sis, what are you talking about?
Like,
what are you talking
sis,
about?
what are you trying to feed me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But when I used to live back home, like one thing that I really love that my mom would do is like Nigerian food, and it's usually the party jollof rice with the party fried rice, and it's like usually really spicy with like grilled meats and chicken and plantain. And especially because like my mom's like her tribe, she's from like the Igbo tribe. There's this thing we eat. I don't remember how we call it traditionally, but we call it like Nigerian salad, and it's like with palm oil, and like it's a sort of like the texture of it is comparable to say like a seaweed salad. So that's one thing that I really enjoyed.
Do you like to dress up for the holidays? Are you just somebody who likes to throw on some sweatpants or pajamas? Are you the comfy or are you the glam? Like what is your thing?
It depends. So if it's like just my boyfriend and I, we're usually in like comfy outfits, because anyway, you know, Christmas gets closer. So usually comfortable outfits, but like if it's like a family thing and like we're going somewhere, yeah, I dress up. I do like the earrings, the cute little sweater. But if I'm doing it at home with Bae, we're usually in like really comfortable outfits. I know my eyes look a little crazy right now, but trust the process, okay? Trust the process.
Oh yeah, do you want to tell the people what you're using right now?
So right now I'm using the Makeup by Mario Master Metallics palette, and I was thinking of going on this side of things, like the blue side, like kind of like challenge myself and going like kind of like a halo, so that's why the center is bare.
And right now I am struggling to contour my nose. We're both just struggling right now, but yeah, honestly, it's just simple concealer. I'm taking that Milani concealer still. I like to contour my nose with this concealer because it blends like a beauty. Do you usually spend the holidays with family, like your side of the family or your partner's side of the family?
Most recently it's been holidays.
Wait, hold on. I think I can hear myself.
Oh, you're in my ear though.
Oh, maybe because it's okay, hold on. I got scared for a second, like I can hear myself. We've been trying to work with this audio thing this entire day. It's been a journey.
You would think we haven't been planning this for weeks, but we actually have. It's just electronics working against us. So in the recent years, I've been spending holidays, like mostly like Christmas, with my sisters, because my parents live abroad and everything. So sometimes they come, sometimes they can't. But most times, like the recent years, I've spent Christmas with my sisters. One of them lives in Los Angeles actually, and the other one lives here in Montreal with me. Well, not with me, she has her own place, thank the Lord. No, because
my mom tried to do that with me last time. She was like, your little brother's wants to move in with you. I'm like, no,
let them have their life, let you have your life. But I find it really interesting because like Christmas with your like immediate siblings, like they're always like a little bit like sometimes like, you know, Christmas fights and stuff like that, and then you come back together and you're like, oh, we love each other, and then you have the moments where it's like present time. And so yeah, most times I spend the Christmas with my sisters, and Bae usually goes back home to be with his family, but then he comes back usually around New Year, and usually what happens is like we celebrate New Year and Christmas all in one. So it's, yeah, we make it our own little thing. But this year Bae is gonna be here because of, you know, C19.
Obvious reasons.
What are you thinking of this eye? I feel like it's bringing out the brown in my eyes.
Yes, it definitely is. Oh my gosh.
It's definitely an out there Christmas holiday thing. Like,
yeah. I mean, yeah, I think this year, like, putting on a little makeup and going extra glam this year, whether you're just gonna be you and your partner, I think it's very important.
Plus, if you're gonna be putting on a mask or you're gonna be in a place with a mask, you really want your eyes to just pop.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my god. What's been the hardest thing for you wearing a mask? Like, I love lipstick so much, and it's so sad whenever I go out anywhere, you know, just like any little place, I like want to show off my lipstick, and I stopped completely just wearing lipstick.
So the thing is, like, because I now have my whole makeup thing down to a T for when I have a mask and I'm wearing makeup, it's not really been a bother, because I'm like, okay, this is what I'm gonna like focus on, and like I found a way that when I remove my mask, it's not like a whole painting or a whole fresco on the mask. So I don't have that issue. So, and the thing is, like, before I got to that point, I just wouldn't wear any makeup under my mask. As simple and short of that. So I don't know if it's because I'm a positive person and I try not to get, you know, bothered by these things. I'm just like, okay, we just have to wear a mask. Let's just wear a mask and let's get it over with. Like, I think I haven't had the time to be pissed at like, oh, the mask is affecting me in this way.
And I get what you mean. Like, it's like that's the last thing that we should be kind of like pissed about is like I'm over here like complaining about like lipstick. Like, I want to show off my bomb ass red lipstick and I can't. But no, you do have a good point that like this is like the last of our worries right now. It's like, let's get through this pandemic first.
So now I'm gonna going with this color over here.
I love that little blue shade. It's so good.
I'm gonna like add it kind of like a gradient.
Grabbing a little blush to throw over my nose. Oh my god. Also, a couple holiday tips for y'all that are watching. Do not wear the outfit that you're gonna be wearing for the holidays, because I get so much foundation and translucent powder all over the things that I wear while I'm getting ready, and it drives me insane. And I got foundation on this dress, and I'm really mad about it. What do you think about the face? I'm kind of giving,
loving this.
Some complexion.
It's so like subtle. Like, it started off so like intense, and now it's just like poof, blended.
Oh yeah. Have you ever tried this Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick Compact?
Yes.
Remember when this was trending, when Jaclyn Hill brought this up like a long time ago?
I actually bought it because of Jaclyn Hill.
Oh my god, you know what I'm gonna take? And we talked about this when we were planning this video. I'm gonna take the Makeup by Mario Master Secret Glow Highlighter.
You want to go?
This is the glass one. This is the
Oh, the glass one. Okay, so can I give you a tip for that?
What?
Remember how I told you that reminded me of a product? So this is the product it reminds me of. It reminds me of the Linda Hallberg Infinity Glass. Do you see that? It's just like really wet. Yes. And I feel like I much prefer this kind of thing in a tubey form than a flat form. Did you see that?
As opposed... Okay, but I think, yeah, I'm gonna just do a little dabble, like nothing crazy, because I was playing with this a couple times, and it just has an interesting consistency. And we'll have all the product details listed down below in the description box for mine and for ELMA's video. Yeah.
Full disclosure, for me, the links are affiliate links, so if you click on it and you make a purchase, I get some little commission in there. Thank you very much for your holiday.
Come on, plug.
Thank you so much for your holiday donations.
This is a product that I have been really loving, is this Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pen. I have it in the shade dark brown. And so I'm gonna add a little bit of freckles, because why not? It's like, it's the holiday time.
Go for it.
Freckles are so cute. Are you a good gifter?
Ooh, I was gonna ask you that. Am I a good gifter? I'm a good gifter when you tell me verbatim what it is that you want. If I tell you this is my budget and this is what I want, I'm really good at that. I'm sad to say that I am not the person who's like super intuitive and is gonna be like, oh, this would be perfect for this person. Like, sometimes something strikes and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this. But most times I'm like, tell me what you want, I'm gonna give it to you. Because I find that sometimes you end up giving stuff to people and they don't like it, and then you're stuck with it. I know that I have been put in that position where someone is giving me something. Like, the intention is there and I'm so very appreciative of it, but it's like I cannot enjoy the gift because it's not something that I necessarily like.
I want more hot chocolate.
Yeah, we
so good.
went for hot chocolate. Like we're like about to film. We're like, hot chocolate will be good right about now, wouldn't it?
Are you a good gift wrapper?
I'm a pretty decent gift wrapper. I think it goes from my school years. Like in France in school, like most of our books, they always made us like put plastic wrap over like the covers of the books and everything. So you kind of get your training through that. But I must say, one thing that surprised me when I came to Canada, like North America, is the gift wrapping stations. Listen, to my knowledge, I don't remember that being in France. So I was just like, wait, gift wrapping session? What is that?
Wait, excuse me?
You know, like you go to the mall and you have people. I don't know if you have that there in the States, but here in Canada, like around the Christmas period, you always have like, it's mostly like on donation type thing, but you always have a whole bunch of people like on like some kind of like square ass table, like in a like U form.
Wait, what?
And people bring their gifts and they wrap them and you give them like a coin or a donation and they wrap your gift for you.
Oh no, this is America. No, ain't nobody do that here.
You have
that is crazy. Canada be real extra. Oh, one thing I do like to do, which is very odd. A lot of people don't do this, but I like to. Before I move on to the eyes, is I like to do my lips first because it helps me like map out my eyeshadow look, and it kind of helps me. Yeah. It's something that I've recently discovered. Like I hate to use lipstick as my last step. It doesn't suit me. So I'm gonna just go in with this nudish lip liner. A rosy nude. And I'm gonna overline my lips.
It's so interesting how our steps are so different. Like I'm still here over here in my eye. So I'm gonna go in with the Makeup by Mario Master Crystal Reflector. So I tried this in in my video of my haul of Sephora, and this is definitely not one to be put on the face if you're not into like super glittery highlighter. If you're into glittery highlighter, you will like this, but if you're not, yeah, just skip. And I find it very
I'm into that
because I find it's a little too texturizing.
No, I just think anything that's glittery just looks amazing, so regardless if I have texture popping through, I'm like, it's okay.
It's okay. Let's go ahead and put on some lashes.
Ooh, what lashes?
I don't know yet. I have like my little book of lashes, but I don't want something because this is quite, you know, just to help it. I'm gonna go in with these lashes. They're the Bloom by these ones. They're the Bloom by OP. Hello, we're back.
Hello.
We're fed, nourished, caffeinated.
I needed that definitely because I was like, you know, just standing under these lights and just like. Gets really hot. So now we're flipping the script and she's gonna do her complexion. I'm gonna do my eyes.
My people already know that I love this primer, but I want to tell you to get it. It's the Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas. Not the putty one, the Liquid Silk. Listen, if you want your foundation to look extra flawless, like not a dent in sight, and you want your foundation to stay like extra long, even if you have dry skin, this primer is that for you. Like, it's pricey, but it's one of those that you'll never regret getting.
And now I'm gonna take the Jackie Aina palette and I'm gonna use...
Ooh, yeah, that's ginger. That's what I use as well in my crease. Please like, subscribe, go follow us on Instagram. I'm getting into Reels now as well. That's a thing. Listen, I wasn't able to get into TikTok.
I'm not a TikToker. I want to be a TikToker. I already just have this one shadow and I'm like, God, yes. Just blends like butter.
Right?
It's so nice. And I'm taking a brown kohl liner.
This is
and I'm just adding a little in the outer corner. So I'm going about like halfway on the lash line and I'm just applying this as close as I can to the lash line and almost winging it out. And it's okay if it looks a little sloppy because we're going to go in with a pencil brush. And we are going to buff this out.
Yes.
Have you ever considered doing Vlogmas?
No. For a simple reason, I'm a lazy motherfucker. As simple as that.
No, I get...
Like, I cannot commit. I cannot commit to that. And plus, to me, like, Christmas time, around that time, Bay is also like on holidays. So I don't want to be thinking of like the camera and this and that. It's like, if I do have something to share, I'll maybe like share it on my stories. And another reason as well is because I'm a private person.
Oh my god, I'm a private person. I'm so much of a private person.
What are you looking forward towards to 2021 in regards to your channel? Like what's the vibe? Like what is that thing that you're just
there's so many things that I want for this upcoming year. I think that this pandemic has shown me a lot about like mental health and taking some time for yourself and realizing that like life will always come at you like wherever, you know what I mean?
Whatever you may have a plan,
exactly, but like to also understand that like taking time from yourself and not always feeling you have to be committed to do this or to do that, because you don't know what's gonna happen. And so I want to take that and apply that to my next coming projects, not being influenced too much by the artists around me, and just start to create my own, like just having fun with it. What about you?
So what about me? So 2020 has been it sounds weird, but in a sense has been a really good year for me, for my YouTube channel. Because I've realized like, okay, let me put in work and see what gives. And I feel like compared to the other years, I've put in more work, and I finally have an identity of like where I want this channel to be, like who I want to be and what I want to bring to this channel. And I feel like this whole year has helped me like prepare for next year. So I feel like with the building blocks that I've put in place, and like next year I feel it's gonna be my year. I don't know why, like I'm putting it out there in the universe. God, please, whoever. I feel like next year is gonna be my year, and I don't know, like I feel like so much more at peace for some reason. I've noticed it and I've like penned it down in my mind, and I feel like, okay, next year this is where it's gonna, you know, that's the direction I'm going in.
Yes, girl, manifest it that next year. The power of manifesting is honestly, it's the best thing ever.
I found like when I started removing the noise and being like, okay, I can be kooky, I have an accent, I have an English accent, sometimes it's a British accent, sometimes it's a Nigerian accent. And I used to, like, sometimes I was so self-conscious about those things, and it's like, oh, you gotta be like a certain, but I'm like, listen, I've been all over the world, this accent is what it is, and if it's here, it's here.
Oh, this shade in the palette, this one right here.
Yes, that's the one I used in the center.
Right in the inner corner. I'm like, oh, yeah.
It's popping. It's popping.
Do you have a Christmas tree theme this year? Like, do you stick to one color? Do you like to have like a variety of colors?
Okay, so last year was, I don't remember, I think like last year was like red and golden. The year before that was more of silver and blue. And I think that this year we're gonna keep it really simple. It's gonna be a real tree. Every year it's a real tree. And the thing is, like, we have like these lights that are like super duper long, and so we're just gonna like put them all around, like just the lights and a star on top, and that's gonna be the decoration of the tree.
Very simple.
Like keeping it very green
simple.
and light.
I like that. That's cool.
I grew up in Africa, and we always had like a fake Christmas tree, which is normal because, you know, no Christmas trees in Nigeria. Ever since I moved to Canada, it's been like real trees, and it's just like, okay, it's a real tree, and it's so nice. You have the smell of it, you have that greenery. Like, okay, sometimes it's a little pain in the butt to clean, especially if you have a cat that's playing in it, but just like having a real. Then again, I'm really into plants, so I'll always go real. Plus, I find it's like more biodegradable, and it's just nice. It's like a little business. You keep businesses going.
You need to try these Kimchi Chic Beauty. These are the Diamond Sharts glitters, and this is in my stage. So I'm gonna throw that on top of the gold.
That looks so
I just want like a little glitter. You know what I mean? Like, these metallics are great, but like a little glitter doesn't hurt.
So now we're gonna move to my favorite part of my whole makeup application.
Oh my gosh.
I love highlighters so much. So I'm gonna be using, this is a new one that I recently purchased during the VIB sale. It's a Hollywood Super Glow highlighter from Charlotte Tilbury. Is a face and body. It just gives you like such a nice, like a sheen, like some kind of like wet.
Like, it's just like a very like just subtle, just like sheen, like, hello, I am here for the party. I definitely look way darker from my face to my neck, but that's okay. We're gonna go with it. Why are we just so good looking? I'm like, they cannot handle us this holiday season.
I'm gonna finish off this my hair and everything and come back so y'all can, you know, do the whole beauty
Yeah, well,
shot.
I'm just gonna unclip this and maybe refix it because she got a little mullet right now. But we will be right back.
I love the mullet.
Be right back.
Yes, be right back.
Alright everyone, and these are the completed looks right here. This was so much fun to create these two looks. I love the way that they both turned out, and honestly I love that we took several like different eyeshadows from the palette and we just kind of turned it into our own like little looks. Yeah, this was so much fun, and honestly just figuring out some of your traditions and some of your experiences for like the past holidays, like it's just so nice to finally do this. Yeah.
I'm so excited. Thank you so much for having me on your channel. I'm so excited about this. Like, honestly, y'all.
So we have a video up on ELMA's channel as well. So I will have all of that linked down below in the description box. She asked me a couple questions about some of my traditions. So make sure to go and check out her channel. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Make sure to give that video a thumbs up and subscribe to her channel. Click the bell for future notifications because YouTube is definitely trying it with all of this. So make sure to go and check out her channel. She is an amazing YouTuber, and honestly, to finally be able to do this with you has been such an honor, and we are definitely gonna be doing this again. I know.
Yes, we're gonna have another video at some point because now that we know that this is doable,
COVID has taught us that this is doable. That you don't need to have a collab in person.
Exactly.
Yeah, and as always, make sure to subscribe to my channel, click the bell for future notifications. I love you all so much. I hope you all have a nice, happy holiday, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!